Dude, Sinister is way out.
Yo, that's on crazy, man.
Yo, I got a friend or whatever. He was like, man, I can't listen to it. He's like, I listened to the first two verses and I like it, but I stopped listening to it. He said because it sounds so friendly.
Friendly?
No. There's some sort of tone that's like friendly, but then the rhymes and the way the mute, I can't explain. It's like a sick the beat is like you got it like sound like a sick carnival, right?
Yeah.
And then my rhymes are kind of like some of them are kind of comedy in a way, and then the hook comes up with the lady on the thing. So anyway, I think we should definitely. I don't even want to use. I checked it to see if I had picked it apart in any kind of way, but I didn't, man. It's all. It could just go.
I think one. I mean, but you're looking at it definitely from a different perspective because you know what you want yours to sound like. Everything you do on my beat sound crazy to me because the reason I bring that up is the Sands of Time one. Like that sounds crazy to me.
Oh, you mean with the verses that I had on it?
The way you did it, I'm like, yo, why don't he like this?
You know what it is? Oh, okay. The way you did the sorry everybody, we're talking about the album, so
we're talking about God's Carpenter. It's coming.
Yeah, no, for sure. The way that you have the drums has the live drummer feel. So it's actually each snare and each hit is a little bit different. And I just kind of felt like with the rhymes, I didn't capture that to me. Okay. I didn't feel like it was like, even though it's just small increments or whatever in the pentameters, I feel like I could have did something so you would notice the way the drums were like live. I did it like as if I had a metronome, or the closest thing that my rhymes get to a metronome, but I just felt like I could capture that live. Like maybe it needed more space. You know how on like, I think that's the difference with the joint that we just put out. Even though I smothered it, yeah, but there's space, like matter than a mannequin, mosquito locked in a mannequin factory, space, right?
Yeah.
So you can like reset to get ready for the next one.
Get ready for the next drum. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Sands of Time, the beat demands to lead the way a little bit more instead of me stepping in front of it.
Yeah. That like it's a similar concept beat wise to lyricism. I'll make a beat, right? Like a 16 bar beat or whatever, or 8 bar, whatever it is. And everything sounds how I want, perfect. But there could be one, because I don't use the quantization when I'm doing it. Mm-hmm. There could be one kick that I don't like. And for whatever reason, there's sometimes I can't get it to hit how I want. I just delete the beat. Or I just start the drums from scratch. So I know what you're talking about. It's like, it's got to be perfect. Like,
and then I gave it a lot of space.
Yeah.
To see if I'm just hearing the actual work of it instead of enjoying it as a piece. And when I went back to it, I'm like, man, that beat is so good that if I don't do it right, you won't. It's not that you won't know. I don't want the beat to just be a catalyst for me to rhyme over it. I want you to be like, yo, this fucking, because honestly, that Sands of Time joint is different than anything I've ever heard. You know what I mean? So I want you to be able to catch that shit. I want you to be able to catch it.
I think I'm just paranoid because, like I told you this morning, it's just a loop, but ain't nobody heard it yet. Ain't nobody used it yet. So I want to get it out before it gets someone else.
Yeah, we got it. You've been holding tight though, because that's quite some time now. Quite some time.
How long we been working together, man? Damn.
Okay, well, you figure Reconstruction came out in 2012, I believe. And we had to join in a can for probably a year, and we have been going back and
How you all doing? I welcome you guys back on here. If you not consider subscribing, liking, and also share this video. So the very devastating news is that the iconic rapper Chino XL, whose birth name is Derek Emmanuel Barbosa, according to a couple of reports that are coming in, they're saying that he has passed on at the age of 50. Man, it's really very devastating, losing such a very huge legend, a very big name within the MC, rapping, and of course acting as a whole. This is a man who actually was so huge within New Jersey and California area, and they say, according to rap bookies, they were the first to break this story, saying that according to their Instagram, they said that they are honoring the huge legend, the MC, and they actually came out to reveal that he had passed on, according to what they said in an Instagram post. He's a man who actually was very huge within the 90s. Actually, I remember him, having a beef with Tupac Shakur in around, I think, 1996, 97, at the time. And of course, he went on, to appear in a couple of movies, releasing a couple of albums. And of course, he didn't take long, to break the deadlock and actually become a very big and huge name within emceeing and rap as a whole. So many people within the hip hop, most especially those who really love emceeing and hip hop, actually came out and started paying their own tributes, commemorating and also pay tributes to the legacy, the huge career Chino actually had over the years. His family actually also came out and confirmed his passing on via his official Instagram page, saying that he's at peace, and they're also at peace because he's had almost each and every fulfillment he wished as a child and as a young man growing up. So we will be coming out with mock tributes, but of course, in this moment in time, Chino XL's solo breakout, arrived with him actually critically acclaiming an album, in around 1996, the Here to Save You All. The album yielded the hit single Keep, in which he took a cue from the 1992 Radiohead song Kreep. The rapper, like I've told you, he was a Puerto Rican and African American heritage. Later on, we saw him actually being signed to the Warner Brothers, and he famously, like I've told you, beefed with Tupac Shakur. And actually, Tupac name checked him. I think it was in a diss track in 1986 called "Hit Them Up." And he made a couple of songs, a couple of albums. He was even, by the way, a graphics designer, a graphics artist, and by the way, even recently, he showed no signs of slowing down with his blazing feature in a song, Pendulum Swing. He survived by a couple of kids. He had, I think, 3 girls and a couple of grandchildren. The likes of China, Bella, Relic, Kiana, stepson Sean, and grandchildren, like I've told you, Emmy, Emery, Chris, Louis, Diane, and his mother, Carol, and former long-time partner, Stephanie. In this point in time, all we can say is, rest in power the king, Chino XL.